When I am in an area where there are only one or two black people and I see another black man approaching me, this strange ritual takes place. We make eye contact, and in a matter of milliseconds, there is an acknowledgement with an upward nod of the head and sometimes a verbal "aight" or "what's up" or "you got it." Then we go on about our business. The people around us either know what just happened, think we know each other, or have seen it enough times in enough different situations that it made them ask the question, why do all black people seem to know each other? No one ever told me to do this. No one ever taught me this. It just happens. I'm sure if you've lived in any diverse part of our country as a perceptive human, and you are over the age of 12, you have probably heard a white person ask this question. The answer, although quite simple, is both profound and paradoxical. That is, in a way, all black people do know each other. All black people do know each other in the same way the impoverished blue-collar industrial workers in the slums of Ireland all know each other. All black people know each other in the same way any descendant or living survivor of the Japanese internment camps from World War II all know each other. All black people know each other in the same way the women at the battered women's shelter and their children all know each other. All black people know each other in the same way two Holocaust survivors know each other when they see a faded, poorly scribbled ID number on the inner forearm of the other. All black people know each other in the same way Native Americans all know each other. The same way all of the dark-skinned people of India, Bangladesh, Argentina, Cuba, and Brazil all know each other. All black people know each other in the same way the Chinese rail workers who were forced to live in underground hovels beneath American towns and cities across the continent all know each other. I'm willing to bet that all the dark-skinned South Africans who survived apartheid in the cardboard shacks that covered the Soweto ghettos all know each other in that very same way. The Jamaicans and Haitian citizens who occupy the lean-to villages on their side of the highway that wind past the Sandals Resort on the waterfront or the Dominican border to the east, they all know each other in that way too. All black people know each other in the same way the surviving villagers and farmers of Vietnam all know each other. They go way back. Back to the days of the French occupation before the Americans came in and did their dirt. So the ritual may seem like a secret plot or some type of collusion, but let me put your mind at ease. I never saw that guy before in my life, but we know each other on a level that transcends the physical world. On one hand, this ritual is a wonderful thing to be a part of, while on the other hand, it's a disgraceful shame that such a thing has to exist in the first place. For me, anything in life that organically comes into existence and evolves naturally on its own is a phenomenon that I personally hold in high esteem. I do believe that each and every person has a unique story and a combination of past experiences that make every one of us as special as we are the same. There is a special kind of energy that comes from knowing that there is one group of people in this so-called free nation who have had to overcome a non-stop onslaught of being held back, held down, hobbled, persecuted, raped, robbed, lied on, stolen from, abused, and murdered by another, and yet they are still here. They are some of the most selfless, bright, and capable of any humans to ever walk upright. So the head nod and the acknowledgement of "I see you" and "I got your back" is a welcome light in a sea of darkness. It is a north star to any of us who know who we are, where we came from, and where we need to be headed, in spite of everything and everyone around us. At times, the night sky is dark and cloudy, and although we know it is still there, the North Star cannot be seen from down here. That brings me to the paradoxical part of all this. Sometimes the everything and everyone around us is us. As unique as we are as individuals and cultural groups, all people are the same, no matter how unique their individual attributes and experiences. We are all one species built on the same DNA. It's a known fact that there were Jews in the concentration camps that helped persecute other Jews in Nazi Germany. Some went as far as to marry Nazis and bear their children. It's a known fact that there were Cubans who abandoned their country that they claimed to love so much because they could not accept that their darker-skinned countrymen would no longer be condemned to subservience. They are called the Golden Exiles. It's a known fact that the ruling class of 1960s Vietnam assisted in the murder of hundreds of thousands of their countrymen and the physical destruction of their entire country in the hopes of holding on to status, wealth, and privilege. It's a known fact that some Native Americans helped murder and steal land from other Native Americans in the 19th and 20th century. It's a known fact that Nat Turner was betrayed by another African slave, which led to his murder and an extension of chattel slavery in the United States. It's a known fact that Malcolm X was shot and killed by other black men when he was assassinated in 1965. The list of traitors goes on and on throughout history, and the list will most likely continue to get longer as time goes on. Today, we have to contend with the likes of Tim Scott, Clarence Thomas, Byron Donalds, Thomas Sowell, etc. Not because they are against the Democratic Party and its influence on American politics. That would be silly at this point. It's what they are promoting that is the problem. Things like more wealth inequality, more global deaths that can easily be prevented, nonsense wars that make money for shareholders and kill thousands of innocent, decent humans. Just pure evil. There's also a laundry list of sellout educators, celebrities, and social influencers working toward the same evil, for no apparent reason aside from financial gain or anger about no longer getting enough attention. There is not much we can do about all this in a free society, lest we be as authoritarian and dumb as the people driving the bus right now. So many black Americans have gone to the dark side, you can never be too sure who you are dealing with. I mean, people who were born in the last 30 years in the suburbs can't really be blamed for not having the ritual in their DNA. Enough time has passed and they never had to face the beast all day, every day from birth till adulthood. So unless someone explained it to them, how would they know? So maybe all black people no longer know each other like we used to. This is kind of sad and disappointing, but I'm always looking for the light in the darkness. There are many among us who have been corrupted by fear and greed, or that cousin or ex that needs a presidential pardon. I guess we should be ready to let go and move on toward the future, whatever that may be. Maybe the future will require us to just be human and forget about our past and align ourselves with other like-minded humans, regardless of the way they look, dress, worship, love, dance, sing, etc., as long as their actions do not harm others. I know this will be difficult to navigate without the obvious visual cues of skin color and speech to guide our loyalties. What choice do we have now? The demon is in the house, and the police, courts, and even the military are being led by his minions. All we have on our side is our moral compass and the fact that there are more of us than them. The devil speaks in desperation tonight. It's time to get to know each other. We don't have a choice anymore. So, pass the cocoa butter and get ready for tomorrow. The forecast is for oppressive heat and poor air quality nationwide.